Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new week. Yesterday I had some time to plan how I want to go further into this gameplay. And I kind of decided that at this point, I can go into kind of splitting common stuff. Common stuff that is done. Basically, I will kind of spread things around. Smelting will have its own planets, right? So I don't know if I will do one thing per planet. I might do like iron, copper on one planet and so on, but
depleted.
I just want to have the smelted stuff separate, so that I don't have to make the smelter arrays take a lot of space, and you really need to have very specific amounts, which very often don't align with the full belts that should be done to optimize the space. So all the smelters will have its own planets, their own planets, and I will also have separate planets for stuff like warpers, the graviton lenses, and proliferators, because since the smelting planet will only have smelters, I don't want to basically build up the whole proliferator setup on each one of them. So I will have probably several planets that will make proliferators, because they will be used heavily. I don't know how much can I fit. I think on a quarter of a planet you can fit about 2 full belts, but yeah, that's already assuming that like titanium will be somewhere else. But I will have to see. For today, I have a very reachable goal of doing some smelter planets. So just as a warm-up and to not get too far behind. Oh, this is very far behind. I have far in front. Okay, so one more. So yeah, I don't want to get behind on killing the. Okay, not too close. I don't want to get too far behind killing of the hives, so I will just do as a warm up probably this and one more system. Since I have 64 to kill, I'm about 12. I haven't counted, but I'm about 12 systems cleared from Dark Fog. And when I look at my map, that's painfully visible. So, but the more I kill, I mean hives, the easier it will get. Also, the seeds are very expensive for the hives. So right now, basically all of the hives that are in my game are really full of seeds, so I need to kill the ones that are already queued up before it gets better. But they still are very, very slow, so it's not like they are arriving one after another. Yesterday when I was like planning stuff, putting in miners on some planets, I did kill I think 1 or 2 systems or hives just to get that done. But mostly I was planning stuff out. I did get like 2 seeds just at the same time, but that is coincidence, because usually they will be sent out. They are being sent out the moment the hive is killed, right? Because they are queued up. And that doesn't happen one after another. It will take me a few minutes to get to that one, and for my destroyers to kill that. Oh, okay. So I will kill one more. I already have so many ships, and probably on my planet it's already filled up. Yeah. But yeah, for now I will make the smelting planets. That should take quite. It shouldn't take that long. I do have the productivity ones set up on my science planet. I just need to adjust them for speed because that takes less space at the cost of resources, but I have already VU of 95. So yeah, 0.3%. I don't care about the base resources that much. I still think I'm a bit too far for using the unipolar magnets from my dark hole, and are my still being shot at. Yeah, but I have only 300k on scarce resources of unipolar magnet veins, so yeah, still cannot use them for everything I want, just on a whim. But we'll see. At 100, I will be at 0.2. The next science planet, I do plan to basically utilize the smelting planets, and also before I finish building it, I will probably be a bit deeper into the research. And at that point, if I launch a science planet, the unipolar magnets I only want to use for science, realistically.
Is approaching your system.
So, what is that? No, that's not here, I think. Is it in this system? I had this bug recently that the hives no longer appear, there's no orbit, but I still get, like, this isn't hive farm, this is my current one. So everything seems to be destroyed. I don't have, like, I have attack relay stations enabled, so if there were relay stations, they would be killed. I think all the bases are destroyed. Like 1, 2. Actually, the system is pretty nice. There's 5 planets. So for smelters, I would like to have as many planets as possible, just to have them neatly in one place. But I will, again, realistically, probably need 2 systems. There are 10 things that smelters make. So unless I really do multiple things per planet, which I don't want to do, like I prefer to have like half. Oops, that was not. Why was I checking the giant? Okay, so yeah, this is, I'm farming it, so there shouldn't be stations. Right. So farm 8. There's a seed. Yes, I prefer to have a half empty planet and then an ability to build it out if needed, rather than cover it fully and then set up another planet that's doing multiple things.
Warp engine activated.
I don't know what is this. Like, I destroyed everything as I have been for many times, but it's still showing up. I don't know. Does this mean that the game will still be calculating something for it? I'm not sure, but I have to check. Maybe I need to destroy the ground bases as well.
Warp engine deactivated.
Oops. I did not want to do that, but it's coming my way.
Warp engine activated.
Let's see, in that case, because I did clear out farm 10, and that's where I first noticed this issue, but there are only 2 planets, and I'm not fully mining them. Let's see. Maybe there's something on the planet, like a dead base, that's preventing it from...
Upgrade.
Okay, 95, great. 5 more levels until 100. At 100, I will boost the damage of my combat vessels. Yeah, so I'm in 10, and
Warp engine deactivated.
right. So this one is being mined, not fully, but there's no dark fog bases, otherwise they would show up. I still have the gamma here. I am somewhat worried that somewhere there's a like
Flight mode.
a relay
Cruise
station.
mode.
Well, not worried. Worried from perspective of a
Warp engine activated.
research resource utilization. My
deactivated.
CPU.
Cruise ended.
Yeah. So this one is also being mined, not fully, but this one I mined for silicon, I think. Right. So I don't know. It's a mystery. So here, okay. Maybe I won't be cleaning out that the next hive. Maybe I do need to clear out all the planets from the dead bases so that they are not kept in memory. I don't know how much that would impact my performance, but I want to get rid of everything so I can just push endgame really hard as my system allows. So yeah, not only I have to kill
Warp engine deactivated.
Yeah, but I'm not setting up like mining stuff. I will just be I will not be setting up anything apart from killing those bases. So this will not take that long. Okay. Yeah, so I need to kill dark fog completely. And once I have all my planets set up, like science, utilities and everything, and I still have plenty of the max tier buildings, then I might just completely kill off dark fog so I don't have to worry about them at all.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
So dark fog can, I think, only spread through the seeds, and as far as I'm aware, the seeds don't come.
Destroyed.
They don't just spawn if there is no dark fog. So yeah, killing everything will prevent it from bothering me.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
But we'll see. I never really got that far. I only on base difficulty I only had like a couple of hives left. Then I just got fed up with that playthrough because the performance at the time was really bad. So I hope that the optimizations were improved. Speaking of optimizations, I did install the 2 mods that improve optimization. One is obviously DSP optimizations, and the other one is called Sphere Opt, which is very much changing how the sphere is graphed out, like how it's being drawn in the game. So usually the sphere is drawn like a I think structure, like what Okay, I will read the description. Website. Yes, so it will be issuing one draw call per entire layer instead of one per shell. And shell points.
A
Yeah,
seed
shell.
is approaching your system.
Like this one plant 5,000, right? So instead of 5,000, it will just draw one. Which, oh, look at this, 2 seeds. Fantastic.
Dark
Right.
Fog base core destroyed.
So the only problems I see here is that they don't disappear from the list when I kill them because there's still a hole in the ground, but that should not impact anything, I hope.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Oh, one more thing that I fixed over the weekend. I was really wondering why my science isn't working.
Dark Fog base
Now it's
core
working perfectly,
destroyed.
12K. It turned out that on my assembler setup, where there's basically all my all my production nodes, let's call them that, where there are 3 resources going in, 1 product going out. There was one belt that glitched out. So like in the middle of the belt, there was a part that was reversed. So basically one belt, well, no. One belt of resources wasn't flowing into the assemblers, so the production was greatly diminished. So yeah, I fixed that, and now it's just ripping through at the speed that it should. Right, this is Photon. Photon I haven't touched. It's just going as it was. I hope that I won't be just flying after seeds today. That would be very, very boring. But yeah, I do need to. I want this system to be cleaned out.
Warp engine activated.
And afterwards, I will just start building the melting arrays. So yeah. And that should be very, very quick. It's like very straightforward. I already have the designs, I just need to change the proliferation for speed. So they will be much shorter, which also means far fewer splitters. Slow down slightly. Okay, that's one. The other one is farm 8. Where is farm 8? Here's farm 8. Right, I think I might increase my warp speed by 1. It's very cheap. So yeah, I will be boosting some quality of life researches a bit after hitting 100. Now for the next, for right now I have a very clear task worksheet. First I will do the smelting, then I will do the proliferator, because yeah, all that needs to be proliferated. Then I will do fuel rods. Yeah, I might do fuel rods and gravity lenses. That's not a priority. Are they leaving or are they coming? They are leaving. So this one was launched now that I killed this one. Right, and after doing the utilities, I will do the rockets planet, which, if I will have smelting and proliferating, that will be very, very quick. It's really not that many here. So I cleared the one. Let's do the second. Yeah, once I have all the utilities, that will be a breeze. I want to do just like I want to see in how much space will I fit the production of rockets and sails. That one I will keep on a single planet. It's basically the sails are just a step in building the rockets, so
Warp
no
engine
point in
deactivated.
splitting that one.
Cruise ended.
But yeah. Then after I have all the rockets
Dark
and
fog
sails
base
that I will
core
ever need, I
destroyed.
will build a second science planet, like Endgame one. And since everything up to that point will take me a while, I will
Dark fog base
just
core
use
destroyed.
all of the rare resources. So I want to fit. I want to do half a planet again, just
Dark fog
because
base
that will
core
be
destroyed.
faster. And yeah, I will. Oh, everything here is right. Okay, I will try to fit on a half planet about 480 science per
Dark fog
second.
base core destroyed.
I don't know if that's even possible, but we'll see.
Dark fog base
At
core
least if
destroyed.
that fails, I will have some endgame like blueprints
Dark fog base core
to copy into
destroyed.
the one. If that doesn't fit, I will just downscale a bit and see how much that will take place.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
But that one is probably over a week away at my current pace.
Dark fog base core
We'll see.
destroyed.
This week I will likely limit my streams to about
Dark fog
2 hours. If I
destroyed.
forget about it, I will probably do maybe 3 hours, but I'm on a different work schedule, so I kind of need to adjust.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
My friend colleagues decided to take shifts approach because we need to cover business from 7:30, which I was usually doing, all the way until 5:30, which I wasn't doing. So I was usually leaving earlier than everyone else, and they want to balance it out. I have not heard any complaints prior to that, so I don't know where that came from, but it's fine for me. I will just have 1 hour less in the afternoon.
Destroyed.
But I might be slightly well or better rested. Okay, this planet is done. Okay, so 3.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
I will likely start with the titanium smelter, because then I can just jump into making proliferator, well, and diamonds. So titanium and diamonds for proliferator. I will need titanium. I won't need titanium for nanotubes because I can use the rare ones. Oh, cool. So I only need diamonds to start off proliferator. And diamonds are really quick. There's really not that many that you need. And with Pimple Light, that is done very efficiently. Only Kimberlite diamonds, where are they? Here. You get 2 per 1 ore, which is fantastic compared to the nanotubes where you get 1 tube for free. And I don't mean the good free, the bad free. You need free stalagmites or stalactites? The stalactites are the ones that are hanging from the top, right? So it's stalagmites. Oops, my shield. I will also probably research my shields ever so slightly. Because it's only 20k right now, and I could really use some strong shields when fighting Dark Folk Hives.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Cool. So I can see one here. Well, they are on both sides, but I was able to see that one first. Right, so I might just do smelting for diamonds, then start doing proliferators. And again, I saw that for proliferators, it's good to minimize the amount of buildings. It just, I think, goes full speed, and then Mark 3 is productivity. I did plan that out on my phone, so I will have to recheck that, but yeah, because I won't be doing like huge build. I will be doing quarter planet. At least that's the goal. I don't know. Maybe I can even fit even more. But from the amount of buildings that I saw, it's really few that you need to do full build. So yeah, we'll see.
Cruise mode.
For this is a B-type system. I think those are pretty much almost like the O-type.
Warp engine activated.
Very high luminosity, but they also have huge orbits for the planets. It's no
warp engine deactivated.
There's no way I'm flying that one. Hey, Umbile. Welcome back. So I don't know how long you've been here, but yeah, I have kind of realigned my strategy. Yes, have I not changed the title? View? Where's the details? Stream details. And game smelting and proliferating. Yes. Okay. Description updated. Yeah. So I felt like I'm so far into the I'm not far into the end game. I'm far-ish into the end game. This one is definitely clear. I'm mining from that one. Right. So now I do want to have a smelting system so that my science thingies and everything else will just have something close to pull from instead of pulling from like the other half of the known universe here. I want to have a system. Does this one have gas giant? No. I might use this one. Let's see. I want to use one that I have almost mined out. Hopefully. Okay, this one has only 2. This one has only 2. Where's the 4? 4 was really far away, so no. And now I'm kind of getting into the area of where's 5? Hey, 5. 5 here, 5. And this one, okay, this one is fairly new, or I haven't mined from. This one has this one doesn't have many planets. I just want to go quickly through them. This one also has only 2, 8. I think I will stick with utilities. 9 has a lot of stuff. Not that many planets. 4. 10 is. Oh. Wait, where am I? First of all, I'm probably what else is really close? The farm one is the new farm one, so that's pointless. So I think I'm down with utilities. So I will start here. The Rockets planet is already cleared, so I will go there. First, I need to go to my home for all the smelters because I will be smacking smelters like crazy. Right, so here, and I need to drop off all the destroyers that I won't be using on killing Dark Fog today. I really want to start progressing instead of just having fun with the foggies. Yeah, but I will set up diamond smelting, which will be interesting because it's kind of reversed and you don't need that many to... Oh, right, it was... You get 2 products per... So I might do, like with Proliferator Mark 1, I might just do separate belts for products, so each one gets a product and then shared. Because it's 2 products out of 1, so 2 rows can get the resource and then 2 product. Yeah, Foggers. Any problems with that name? And please don't write it in the chat. I know, okay? I should have... Okay, here are my ships. Okay, good. Right, so now I have a lot of space. I will get the belts. I do need a lot of belts. And belts don't take that much space. I will need a lot of sorters. Yeah, I thought so. Right. I can use some sprayers just to have this one higher, some of my inventory. Right, so now I just grab smelters and we can... Yeah, towers and like everything else is... Oh, foundations? I won't need foundations, but it's good to have them. Yeah, 1,000 for now. Let's go for it. Foundations are here. All of them fit there. And I will try to grab few vessels. Cool. Right. So let's get cracking. Utilities. Hello. Where have I lost it? Here. And it's good that I will use it for something else than utilities. So this will be Smelting 1. I might rename it later, but for now it's Smelting 1. This will be Diamonds. Yeah, and once I have diamonds, I can make my proliferator factory so that the smelters are pulling the proliferators.
Warp engine activated.
And then build out all the smelters that I need for making sails and rockets. So the usual iron, copper, silicone. I will need steel and the other titanium that's also on smelters, the Level 3 titanium is from assemblers, but titanium alloy is still smelting, so that one will be smelting. There should be a... Okay. What have I done? This one needs to go. Please tell me I didn't pull everything. Good. Okay, so I completely forgot that I already started
Mineral depleted.
building this, or maybe I will move to another planet, but all the other planets are probably somewhat not building friendly. How many planets are there? 1, 2, 3. Oh, so this has only 4 planets anyway. Okay, that's fine. This one is Ice Russia, Grating Crystal. Not great, not terrible. This one is... Where's the building? Construction area 100%. Pandora Swap? 100%? What? So I might use this one. This one it will also be... So this one might be used for like iron copper. This one I'm probably pulling still some crude oil. Okay, let's jump to this one so I don't have to bother with destroying all this. Yeah.
Warp engine activated.
Now the problem that I already thought about is that I
Warp engine
probably
deactivated.
don't want... If I'm doing one planet,
A
one...
seed is approaching your system.
Okay. If I want to do one material per planet, then I either need to set up really quick warping distances. By that I mean when you check the station, there's a warp distance, like how quickly will it warp. Because for the transport range, you can only set up how far it goes. Right? You can limit how far it goes, but there's no minimum distance.
Flight.
But at least you can specify how quickly it warps. And the problem is that when you research logistics engine, at least it used to be that the cruising the cruising speed does increase as well. Maybe I'm wrong.
Warp engine activated.
I don't know. I will need to see, but the interplanetary transportation is really kind of bad, or it used to be. There was some update to the animation of how quickly the vessels leave. The ILSs and PLSs, well, not PLSs, ILSs. There's no vessels in PLSs.
Warp engine deactivated.
So, what? Oh, I was okay. Is it gone? Okay, I shot it. I completely phased out. I forgot that I'm chasing a seed. It seems to be gone. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, when I start talking, I just am gone. Smelting 1, 2. So this is not diamonds. This will be diamonds. Or maybe this will be okay. Oh no, this will be diamonds because that one is still with all the. This is original farm 1, so there are like even wind turbines there, so there's more work. So this will be diamonds. So I go there.
Warp engine activated.
But yeah, for smelters will like the steel smelters will have to pull iron from another planet, and I will have to see how well it does that if that's in a single system. And then titanium alloy is pulling both titanium and steel.
Warp engine deactivated.
Oh, come on. I'm not going that fast.
Cruise ended.
So let's just... Yeah, this doesn't work at all. I knew that would happen. I took too many smelters. Smelters. It's actually quite
Upgrade
faster
complete.
to collect items like this from the orbit because the size of the aiming thingy is the same regardless. So if you do it from far away, it has a
Flight
bigger
mode.
range. I don't know if that's intended feature, but yeah, much easier. Not that bad. Oof, that was close. So what do I need? This here. Seriously? Okay, so that's the 0.0. Just leave it for now. Okay. So, 0.0. So I will start from here. And I think I have my diamonds. Yeah, blueprint saved. The problem is that I will need to have it slightly different. Where's my elevated coater level 2? This is... Yeah, this is the... Oh, this is a single one. Cool. I will speed it out here. So this will be useful because one smelter fits under it. Right. So diamonds will be slightly, well, not harder, but time consuming. Right, smelting is here, and obviously it's... they could kind of revisit how the like buildings are sorted, because now it doesn't make sense much. Right, so I will be making those diamonds, but with production speed up. And let's see, diamonds, rare diamonds, and with speed up. I'm looking at the factory lab. I want one belt of diamonds. Oh. What is my phone doing? No, nothing interesting. Cool. So I will do 3 belts per. So there will be, this will be returning. This will give us resources, and this will be returned. So what will happen is that this smelter will pull kimberlite and return product, and that just makes production speed up. There will be a second one that will do the same. So it will pull Kimberlite and return a product. So, and because each of them has like the recipe is making 2 diamonds out of 1 Kimberlite, so yeah, they can use 1 belt both, and they need 2 belts coming out. And this way I can do 15 because otherwise it would be a really short month. So this actually makes kind of sense. So this I will utilize the one here. So it's 4, 10, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should work. Again, I will be saying that every time. If you overlap belts by 1, you don't have to connect them manually. Right, so this is 15, and they are for speed up. Because if it does productivity bonus, it's like the whole different. Not only it makes 2 diamonds out of a single ore, it now makes 2.5 because of the 25% bonus. So this will pull 120 Kimberlite out of the station, and let's do so this I will copy here. Right, so I do need. Which way was this one going? This is speeder, so this will be. I do need 3 first, and then I need to rotate those. So this will be a product, so it needs to go the other way. And now I can paste it in here.
A seed is approaching your system.
And now that belt is free. So as you can see or not, it basically the coater, or I always call it the sprayer or proliferator. It ends basically online with this first one, first smelter, so it saves a bunch of space. So that I just do 3 times over, and it will be our smelting array for speed. I haven't checked farm 5. Okay, so I will kill this one. They will be annoying me pretty often.
Cruise mode.
And that's why every now and then, maybe after finishing diamonds, I will pop one system again.
Activated.
We'll see. Diamonds, I don't need that many. I will see. I will make a ring around the planet. Yeah, around the planet. So I don't know how many that will make, but it will be plenty. Diamonds don't really need that many. I might share diamonds with something else. I don't really want to, I just want it to be specific. So then I can also search for that. Right, so this is done. Smelting. Can I use special characters? Smelting. Will that be? Yeah, that's kind of more visible. Caps is not doing it. Diamonds. Would be cool if you could paste some icons, so you can assign icons to the system, so that you. But then, like warping anywhere would be horrible. like originally when the first early release came out,
Warp engine deactivated.
early access,
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
you couldn't hide the systems that you visited. They would just be visible forever. Flying anywhere, like complaining that flying somewhere is annoying is nothing compared to what it used to be, where you didn't see where you were flying. Right, so this will be it. Because a single station has 12 belts, can I use 4? The problem is that if I use 4, I will likely just run out of Kimberlighter. Should I risk it? I want to check one thing, because here it's... What I like about this is that it's in the center. If there are 4, then I need to put it like here, do like strange belting.
A seed is approaching your system.
Oh, only peace can. I think it was 1. Yes. And it's the new one, not the old one. Holy crap! There are so many now. You know, I might, since I start work a bit later, I might just wake up at my usual hour and just kill 2 systems just for a good morning routine. Okay. If I cannot finish a diamond smelting planet today, I will be really, really annoyed at Dark Fog, and then I might just go full destroyer. Oops, that was too quick. Okay. Oh, see, now this is visible. It does help that it was just in the center of the screen. When I land, I need to check something, because I did install the 2 mods that are supposed to improve performance. Oh, I can check right away. Let's see. I need to go to outer space, which is here.
Warp engine deactivated.
And now, if I press Shift F12, I can boost my speed. It's about the same that it used to be. Wow, 2.4-ish. That's slightly better. I don't know. It was like 2.35. So I don't know if the mods are actually doing anything, or do they impact UPS overclocking, let's call it. Also, probably streaming doesn't help. Although my OBS says it's using 1%, which is nothing. I'm recording and streaming at the same time, so 1% CPU use is nothing. I do want to, at some point, I do want to check if moving my game to a different CCD on the processor will help, as I do have one that is faster as opposite to 3D Vcache. Right, so I will save before doing this, because this might be a pain. Yeah, I will save it on a specifically. Why do I have so many? Before second one. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. I just create the save files like candy, and then I forget about which one does what. Right, so this will, since now I will be doing like single tower, single product, this will be making diamonds and it will be pulling kimberlite. And now I have 3 slots, so I don't need to do this weird pairing for proliferator. I do want at least 5k. I don't want to have like full storage because it won't be used. Like it's not the stuff that's being pulled. So let's see, this. I do want full power so it doesn't run out of speed. Warp distance, here it doesn't matter. The minimum is 0.5 units. But I will set that it doesn't matter, it won't be transporting diamonds anywhere close, but yeah, why not? And that's probably my mistake. I will see probably soon enough. Why not? In maybe not this case, but hey, you live, you learn. Right. So now they are connected, and they take far less space than it would take if they were on the ground. So the overhanging is beautiful. So this goes in, and now I need kimberlite out. Okay, I will need 1 bird from the back to feed the proliferator. Oh, right, okay, so I cannot do 4. Yeah, I do need to feed the proliferator, so either way. No. Well, yes, but no. The level 2 proliferator is using diamonds. So it's coal, harder coal, and then the weird coal. So they did keep it in the theme, right? This is just using normal coal, hard coal, and then this is also coal because it's made from graphene, which is basically coal. Yeah, diamonds are used. Diamonds are not used in like huge quantities because they really aren't. Like you need really few. But they are used in like proliferator. Yeah. Or no, I think there's more than 4 things, but I don't know. Yeah, Jammer Tower. Jammer Tower is like the king of early game on max difficulty. Well, somewhat early, you need to unlock it, but it helps. Like it helps. Jammer, like jamming lowers the dark fog speed and attacks so much that it's the only reason why I was able to move to my second planet, Titanium, and defend it. Otherwise, I would probably have to farm dark fog until I would unlock my space combat. What did I do here? Oh, they are on level 2 because of the... let's do it like this. And then... Okay, they are at level 2 because of the uplift of level 3. What? 1, 2, 3. Okay. It has been a while. Okay, this one goes. Okay, level 3. Boop, boop. Now hopefully just goes around. Cool. So, this is my diamonds for speed up, and I can just save it. I will name it probably. If I maybe want to do point to point, they need to be named, so I will name it Diamond Smelter. yeah, if you want to do like point to point, you really need to have a name, otherwise it doesn't work. I learned it really recently. Yeah, if point to point works well, then fantastic. So I will save this. I will save this recipe. This is the pot. Diamonds. Smelting. Diamond. Oh, this is. There's the recipe for the special icon. Endgame Smelting. Enough. Okay. I will just save it, and it will probably be appearing. It's a shame that you cannot drag them. Like if I. Oh, they are just all called. This is the 69. All right. Smelting diamonds. Okay, we'll write as a new file. Save. So I do have my Explorer saved, and I can take this out and move it into this folder, which it's here now. Cool. I want to show. Right, power. How far does the power reach? Well, for Smelting Planet it doesn't matter. I can just put one on top and on the bottom. Right, and this will reach fine. Because on this planet I don't have to worry about like fitting everything, especially diamond. So I will destroy all of them now that I have the blueprint saved. Now I will just get the superpower here. Yeah, I don't know if anyone will be interested in. Oh, I still want this to not be over this middle line. I don't know if anyone will be interested in blueprint. I do highly recommend not to use anyone's blueprints. Just build it yourself, because the best recipe you can use is your own. And if someone really wants to, like, who am I to stop? Have I? Yes, I have. Right. So I'm not necessarily here, but I want to stop myself. Obviously, I cannot just remember. Oh, please say that it's perfect. Yes. Yeah, it collides with itself, but like, okay, good. Whew. I always try to overlap with something so it doesn't work on first try. But here it works. I will remove this, and I will try to overlap this as best as I can. Oh, right. This is in the middle, so I want to touch this center line, because then if I do it from this side, that's here, then realistically I don't have anything here that needs to be powered. But now they are evenly spaced out. So now I can do this, where, come on, when they touch like this, right? And those should be the same distance. They are not. Why? Ah, this one is too close. So this one is... Yeah, it doesn't help that the planet is white. It actually should be... No, it should be here. Now they are overlapping on the center, not on the belt. Let's try... I would like them to overlap on the belt. Like this is not on the belt, this is on the belt. I don't know how well visible that is. And now this... I know those are like meeting in the middle. So this should be... if this doesn't match, then this I delete, and this I use here. So like this. And I will see soon enough if this works, because oh, see, this doesn't work. So this needs to be slightly closer. Yeah. So let's try to move them closer, and by closer they both need to be moved one, like this is here, one closer, one closer. Oh, they are now on the grid line, so that cannot be a coincidence. It's a destiny. Right, so hopefully last try. Now this should power it all. Now I think it does. Yes, the tower is powered as well. I just need to bring power here because I deleted those. Whoops. It connects. Here. Now, this should all be powered, and this should work. I hope. They are all diamonds, and they are all production speed up because I just copied them. And whenever I'm making endgame recipes or endgame blueprints, I will not be like copying the recipe with lower and higher, lower than and higher than the signs on the keyboard, which are used for quick pasting and copying recipes, along with proliferation setup. I will be using the basically building with recipe, so that I know that I haven't missed anything, because I have missed something every single time. It's really difficult to not miss anything. Oh, I'm that far away. Oop. Right, and now The goal is, hopefully it will work. I will be doing only one like round trip around the equator with this because I don't need that many diamonds.
Your system.
But this recipe, when you really there's nothing here because of this, is not yet going that far. Right, so this one will be power. Oh, okay. But here it was okay. Oh, is this distance okay? This seems far. Okay. So basically, because it was overlapped differently, it's still too far. But yeah, that's why I do testing. Cool. So this needs to go. This goes. This goes. I don't mind overlapping them. It's power poles. They don't really use that much
Insufficient
CPU
materials.
power. So this is now here. I will just move it closer. Closer. Oop. Right, I don't mind using more of them because they are just there. They provide the area of energy, and they don't use that much to calculate the like energy or whatever it's called, electricity distribution system. I don't know what it's called actually in the statistics. Performance. There is some power system. Oh, okay. It uses a lot, but it's mainly because of the systems that consume or produce power, because it's it varies by time. Like for example the solar panels provide different power depending on how well they are aligned with the sun. Artificial stars provide different amount of energy, or they have different burn speed depending on the power jaw, so the fuel rods are burning slower if needed. Right.
A seed is approaching your system.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's fantastic. The idea is that they won't probably they might actually just fit on top of each other. They are fairly far away. But if they wouldn't, you can always just do like this, so they are like offset a bit, and it also looks nice. I don't know. Right, let me just paste here. Probably at least two, but let's split. Okay. I probably have enough diamonds already for like really a lot of science production. I needed one small array for my 100 science per second. So 2 of them would be for 200. Okay, I might need more. I'm planning to build a planet that will make like, I don't know, 800 science, hopefully. Photon, farm 6. Let's see where that is. Photon is pretty nearby. Okay, so
Cruise mode.
diamonds are pretty much done. I just need to feed. I just need to put a bit of proliferator there.
Warp engine activated.
I do have that home one planet that makes way more than I need, which is something I said before, and then when I pulled the whole stock, it turned out that I was out of the pipe piece. The nanotubes, I mean. That was not a good time. Whoops. Are my ships still chasing me? No. Oh, but it's a good opportunity because I wanted to check. Come on, shoot it.
Warp engine deactivated.
Does the mod actually work for optimizing the blueprint? That is extremely extremely resource. Oh, it works. My game isn't, well, my FPS is dropped to 100, but yes, please. This looks amazing. I haven't seen the sphere in the last 3 playthroughs because it's so damn unoptimized. This is fantastic. Wow. It's great because my FPS is still like 100, 120, which is my screen refresh rate. So that's why I keep it at that level. But holy crap, it's actually working. I'm going to leave it like this because this is great. Nice. Where's the other one? Whew. So something about the mod works. I think it was farm. This one. Yeah. Beautiful.
Warp engine activated.
So this is a design from DSP Blueprints, and someone worked really hard to make it. I will just I will paste the link to that blueprint in the YouTube recording description for anyone that would like to use a really awesome blueprint. 1 second, I will kill that and I will... Come on, the ships should kill it. This. Yeah, come on. Not that hard. Right. I need to check. So, Dyson blueprints. This is a 2724 nodes blueprint from Mr. Umbraday. And yeah, I will paste it in chat and then I will paste it on YouTube channel, but yeah, it's insane. Like, this guy has steel, like wrists made of steel. It's just heads off. Because connecting that many points on a Dyson sphere, and it's not just a like single type of connection. Like he or she, I'm not sure. They used lignin and lolidifalation connections. No, sorry, those are those are people who made the point. But there are geodesic and graticule frame connection used. So it's not just like the single connection time, but he actually connected it with the connections that give the biggest bonus to power generation, and 10 layers around a 2.7 luminosity star gives 151 terawatts of energy. Now, this is an O-type, so I plan to use this around my 3 blue giants. Blue giants are also O-type, so they are 2.7, 2.6 almost, and then there's one somewhere here. 2.5 almost. Those are also O-type, but there are giant. So the power generation and the resources required to complete the sphere will be very big, like very big. It will take enormous amount of sails and rockets, which is why I will probably need at least a full belt of rockets and many. You need 24.4 more. Like the proportions between rockets and sails on this blueprint is about 25 to 1. So 25 sails for each rocket. That I calculated basically based on this. Like when you see how many structure points. So each structure point is one rocket, and how many cell points, which are sails. I divided one by the other, and yeah, voila, about 25. So to keep them synced, you need to fire 25 times more sails to a rocket.
A seed is approaching your system.
Okay, farmate. Right, so let me kill this quickly. Then I will enable proliferator supply from my home 1 planet so that it fills the smelting array for now. And when I will have proliferated diamonds, I will be able to make proliferator, not planet, but part of the planet. I want to fit it into 1/4, so it will be quick to build and quick to copy, right? Quarter or 1/4. So quarter of a like top hemisphere. I think that's 1/8. I don't know. It does it the you need about 300 buildings. So like 120 chemical plants, and I think about 160 assemblers. Well, plus the power stations and all that. But overall, very small amount. Like half of the science planets took over 1,000 assemblers, like 1,500 refineries. So there's a lot of space in like this part of a planet, right? And it goes to equator, like in the there's a lot of space. That's all I'm saying. Right. What I want to do is somewhere here next to equator, I have 2 towers here that are doing stuff. So right now they are just pulling deuterium, supplying solar cells to my pupuer. So now I can take proliferator, and I will limit this to 10,000. I think. Local demands. How many do I make? This is the normal station, so there's 10k, but it makes this planet makes way more proliferator than it needs. The problem starts when things break. I did try to I did try to like prioritize the hydrogen use. So there are belts going into Casimir crystals. Obviously, not only belts, there's also supplies locally and remotely. There's still it's not going perfectly, but it's going. The problem started when I had to make more. Oh, this one burns all the hydrogen. Okay, so this hydrogen goes into this array, so that's fine. Yeah, the fuel rods. That's why I will need to make fuel rods planets to make the strange annihilation matter fuel rods. I do think I will start making it here, just so the smelting planet will. Yeah, let's quickly make one here. It will be a very rudimentary setup, and it won't be making that many, but so this needs 4. Yeah, I will export it from somewhere else. This one just needs to make this. Perhaps it can make full storage, I don't care. Then I need this one, I need the blinky thingy, strange matter, and saving. Okay, and titanium level 3. I refuse to call it by its name. Right, so like 2k of everything should be fine. The only reason I'm setting this up is because it will be made very, very slowly. And the faster I start to make it, the more time it will have to fill up the storage. So everything is a storage. This might be a remote supply, it's fine. So this needs to be pulled. Oh, not surprised. This is strange matter is used for gravity lenses, which I'm pulling quite a lot. Also, I used up a lot for warpers. I need quite a lot. I will see. Oh, maybe the problem is power. I will put the ship's key. Let's connect it. I'm definitely importing it to this planet. I think. There's a tower that is importing. I think this one. Okay, so I'm only importing those things. Where are my 2 towers of power? So here. So I can also pull this, local supply, remote demand. I have plenty. I have plenty unipolar magnets, despite me not mining a single one yet. This might be how I finish today's stream. Not yet. I'm making 108 per minute. That's good. That's a good rate. That's almost 2 per second. I need like 1200 per second for Science Planet, but that's a nice quantity. I have 100,000 stored, so. But yeah, where's the achievements? I only have 120. I still need some very easy ones. I need Bullet Storm, which is super easy. This timed one I haven't done. I only did the speedy ones that you need to complete in the that I don't want to even remember. They are awful. Yeah. Some are very easy. I might do some runs specifically just to finish it. I would really like to have 100% back. I did have 100% once, then they added a bunch of achievements, the 28 with Dark Folk, so... but where's the milestone? Yeah, so I haven't mined unipolar magnets yet. Which I might. But I will have to visit the very unfriendly people out there. Where are my strange matter thingies at? I haven't mapped this planet, and I don't care. Where am I? Here. It's already pulling some, so it will be slow, but it will go. And they are made in assemblers. The last time I checked, yeah. So, I will need proliferator, this one. So where's the grid line? Is like this. Okay. Yeah, the normal stacked belt is fine. So fuel about this much. Shiny thingy. Strange matter. Oh, this will run out fast. Oh, did they? Yeah, it's okay. It's there. Do I have? Yes, I have assemblers in the inventory. I do definitely have some in logistics. Yeah, so I like today I have been planning like what do I want to achieve in this playthrough. I want to make blueprints for everything endgame that you would need. Like if you start a new play, like if I start a new playthrough, I want to have like a book which I can use so I achieve the end stuff faster. So once I have smelting stuff, once I have utility stuff, and then science endgame station. Then I will make a planet for a mall, basically. People just call it a mall. That will make all the buildings that I consider usable endgame. Oh, no, they don't take my fuel. So, can this? Oh, this is definitely wrong placement. This can be speed up, that's fine. So I need to proliferate. I need to make sure it's proliferated. It will be, well, the resources will probably be proliferated, but I just want to make sure. So this goes here, this goes away. Okay, in. I'll just put this here so everything is powered. So, there's one more resource that it will need to make it, which is this titanium. The problem is that I need to proliferate first. So that the one, well, it wouldn't harm, but I don't wanna. This goes here. Now this, really? I haven't set the filter. I don't know. There should be a. Is there an easier way to set the filter? I only learned like I need to fly really closely, and then I can select it. Otherwise, you need to select it while building that belt. But it's slightly more annoying. But I think it should be. But it doesn't allow you to select it when you are far away. Okay. Oh, that's good because there will be a second belt coming here. Will this snap in? Yes. Cool. That's entirely coincidence, and I didn't deserve it, but now it fits perfectly. It was all planned. Yes, now we know the truth. Right, so this will make the fuel. This will output the fuel. I feel there should be a milestone for this fuel, not just the basic stuff. But I think they haven't touched it since release. Like there's nothing dark fog related here. Oh yeah, this is really. Oh, there's two of them already. Beautiful. Fuel chamber generation 2300. Yes, I need more. Yes. What I do want. Boop. I want to copy this. Well, not the whole thing, about 4 more. Yeah. So now, hopefully this will make me some power thingies. This one has warpers. Maybe I will just feed them. Yeah, why not? Okay, so self-sufficient tower that provides tiny amounts of the ultimate fuel. Vessels, and yeah. Okay, so this I did just for the purpose of making sure the smelting planets can already use this fuel. Then what do I really need? I probably will just continue. Yeah, I wanted to use this 200. I really want to focus on view. So 3 more levels until 100. This one is almost done. How is my science production going actually? Oh, it dropped a lot. Something is no bueno. And I hope it's not coal. I haven't seen the coal running
Cruise
out.
mode.
Mhm. Let's see what's happening. Because it should in theory work, but there's no guarantee that everything
Cruise
is
ended.
connected correctly, right? Right. So, let's see. Probably this tower has an answer. Oh, okay. So violet ones are somewhat running out. Okay. If there's a problem, there's a processor problem. I saw a post on Reddit today in the DSP channel. Okay. Oh, am I running out of? No. This has ore. This has ore. And this has ore. This one doesn't use this ore. So the other half, maybe? This has ore. Am I not producing enough silicon? Well, this is correct. I don't know. It. Oh. So I might. Where's the? I'm running out of proliferator. Ooh, that's not good. So is it okay? Is it coal? Where's my level 1? No, no. Because the tube's fine, but the tubes can also be impacted by not being proliferated. So here it's fine. Like it's drained, but that's how it should be. So here tubes, and not enough graphite. Why? Everywhere not enough graphite. Like here not enough graphite because it's not proliferated. And here it's producing, but yeah, it's probably overflowing. So it's being produced, it's just not proliferated, which is a problem. It's definitely a problem. It's not that much big of a problem. So that's also one of the reasons why I want to have separate planet for producing proliferator, so it will be only making proliferator. Like all the planets that will be making different stuff will be only like using. They want like science planet will not have smelters, and it will not have the line for producing proliferators. Those will be just imported from outside. Because then I can just pop a full planet that will make proliferators and just supply it centrally. And if something breaks there, it's much easier to fix than here where it's many connected things. But for now, I will just ignore it. This planet is just, yeah, it's a problem on its own. Right, so I will just pop back in here. So now that the proliferator there is probably replenished, I will maybe not. No. I will just go finish my diamond setup so that it can now pull. Where's the? Okay, this name is helping a lot. Diamonds. Right. So now I'm just ignoring everything apart from seeds. I want to progress because then I can build the ultimate like utilities and everything that I need, and then I can make rockets, which I want to make now quickly because then my sphere is making all the photons that I reasonably need. Well, reasonably. I'm making more photons than I need. I will need about probably 1K. If I'm making a planet that will make fuel only and not like not every utility like graviton lenses, warpers, and fuel on the same planet, then it's easy because this will make stuff way easier. I think. 1 second. Okay, deuterium, that's fine. Now I'm not sure if I will be using. Actually, for fuel, I might be farming dark fog for if I'm farming dark fog for particle containers. They also drop strange matter and magnets. Then I might have enough for like using the rare recipe. But yeah, my point is that I will all the hydrogen that is created on the planet from splitting the photons, it will just go to antimatter fuel. It's a closed cycle. There's nothing to balance because it will just consume all of it. I don't have warpers on me. Okay. So this I want to import this, and I will set it to this, and then let's say I need 100 because those are over, like they have over 10 times. So this is like importing 1000 of antimatter fuel rods. So I will do remote demand. I'm probably not going to be able to. Okay, and proliferator. Remote demand. I should have at least minimum amount of vessels, 1%. Ooh, so it always pulls 2000. Okay, cool. Sure. Why not? And I hope it's all proliferated. Oh yeah, that's really close. That's the benefit of having the smelter planets like really close to your main one, like 5 light years. So all the resources that will be mined from somewhere else will just come here, and because I have many, I will have many smelting arrays. I don't care if they are working on 100% efficiency, right? They don't need to. So yeah, they will just make, as long as they make enough, then it's fine. So this needs to be like this, local demand. Okay, and I think I need to launch at least 2 of them. I could pull remotely. Like I don't need to do this. Can be remote demand, and this will be fine. It should be fine. The problem is, do I want to potentially use a vessel from here? No, I can spare that 1 or 2 towers on the poles to pull those. So local demand. This can be supply on both, and this can be local and remote demands. So this makes also like setting up demand and supply options easy, because this is a single use thing. This is only making diamonds. Now the whole planet is making only diamonds. And it's kind of a beautiful thing, right? Right. So this is now full. Yeah, so this will take a moment to fill out. Everything should be proliferated, and the belts are starting to fill up. Yeah, okay, so now it's reaching the end. Oh, power. Oof. I need more power. Okay. Yeah, it was the initial draw. But yeah, now it should be fine. The peak draw, okay, it's fine. Fewer missed because of the low power, but it's only like 1000. It's 5% of whatever is here. So this one I can also launch. This will be like this. Demand. Hello. Welcome. Oh, welcome back. I think, yeah. I remember you. All the infrastructure. Personally, I would just leave it alone. Just find yourself a new planet where you want to build, and just, build with the new tech that you have unlocked. Or new ideas, new blueprints. Because I can show you from the star view. Right now I have 3 main planets, right? So what is the problem with the resource? Is it too far, or
Mineral depleted.
iron? Okay, yeah, that can run out pretty quickly. But if it's, I don't know how far you are. Oh, you need to make more iron. Mm, yeah, that can be a problem. Yeah, you can always import it from somewhere else.
Upgrade complete.
Or I would personally, because you if you have logistics now, you might build something like early smelter array, like this one. I have used this design multiple times. So this tower makes two things at once, and it does 90 smelters for everything. So yeah, this is very quite compact. It's not the most compact thing, and it only uses level 1 smelters. But it you might just you might just demolish your own old smelters that are maybe not using the planetary logistics or interplanetary logistics and build something like this. And this is using the ILS, so it will pull raw iron from somewhere else. Or you may do something like I'm doing right now, because like my current progression goal is to make planets here that will be smelting planets. So it's like a central hub for providing everything. So right now I'm doing diamonds, but you can imagine this being iron. So you just slap iron smelting somewhere, and then on your planet where you don't have space for iron, you just pop one tower and you just import it from another planet. And this planet is empty. This doesn't have any resources right now. So it just pulls, like you can pull iron ore from anywhere in the universe, and the speed doesn't matter here, right? Because you don't need to keep up with the with however much it's needed. So yeah, pick a planet, build uh, an array of smelters, and yeah, just then deliver it to the planet that you want. It's the easiest way because you don't really want to demolish your factory. I know this might sound strange, but as long as it's working, it's better than a situation where it's not working at all, right? Because even a slow science it's better than no science at all, right? So yeah, that's just my recommendation would be to just yeah, get a planet, build some smelters, and deliver it. That's the most that's the easiest and least invasive approach, I think. And it doesn't need to be like this one where it's just one thing. You might do several several resources per planet. This is just my, I don't know, preference. Realistically, on one planet you can smelt everything, and it will last you until very very far into the end game. Yeah. So I hope that helps. Okay. Yeah. So right now, I have 4 smelting arrays for diamonds, and this will make more diamonds than I currently use in the entire cluster that I have. So yeah, and yeah, if I made I think like this is 3 rows for 100 science per second. You need 5 rows. So like if those two were iron, you would be fine for 100 science per second, and 4 of them, like the four smelter arrays, would be enough for for like end game. I'm not saying late end game, but end game science production. Those are level 3, but once you set up I have only one dark fog farm, which also highly recommended. Have only one planet. Like find a system that has only one planet. It makes it easier. You don't have to cover the rest in shields. And this is the hype that the the ground station is owned by, and you can see that it's really desperate for resources. Like it cannot produce enough ships to. Those I haven't touched, so they are just floating there doing nothing. But
Mineral
yeah, this
depleted.
one is started. Yeah, and I'm not mining any unipolars, but I have 102,000 in storage. I'm making 100 per minute from dark fog, and over time it's enough. And from milestones, I haven't mined unipolar magnets in even a single one. So yeah, you can do amazing things with dark fog. They can be annoying, but once you get a hang of it, it's very, very nice. Right, what I want to do now is I'm probably not using any power. It's minimal. So this one I want to 2030. Yeah. How many are there? 32. Okay, so I can live with 32 not being there. Core elements? You mean like basic ones? It's pretty okay. So this will now pull out the other ones. Right. This is my favorite thing in the latest patch. What's this? Okay, so okay, I can paste this. This is my favorite addition in the latest patch. You can check like remaining reserves in the entire universe. So my problem is this is 30 millions, but this is across the entire like scene. Yeah. My stalagmites are really low. Like 10 million is nothing if you take into account that you need 6 of them for one tube, and the tubes are going really fast because they are used in so many recipes, right? They are used everywhere in the end game. So yeah, I have only one ocean planet, I think, as far as I found so far, and I think I've checked pretty much most of them on a seed scanner. So unipolar magnets, I'm fine without. It's like until I get really far into VU, which I'm getting there. Like I would like to have like 150 before I start using it. But yeah, 300,000 it's kind of a limitation. So good thing that I can farm from dark fog. I might set up a few more farms if I need to, and all of them can be in the same system, right? There's plenty of space. I just allow the next one to drop, and yeah, and just farm that. And every base will give me 100 per minute. It won't be able to sustain everything, but yeah, it's better than nothing. Where is this one? Okay. Right, so this one. Yeah, and view also increases the drops. Yeah, again, huge asterisk. I am playing on the max difficulty, and this is not as a brag. It's more like keep it in mind, because the difficulty also decreases the how much dark fog drops. So on this difficulty, I think it's like half or maybe less. So the dark fog drops significantly less like resources than on normal difficulty. So if you are playing like normal 100%, the base is I think 300 with dark fog. So if you are playing like normal difficulty, then you will get way more. Why can I? Yeah. But view increases the drops from dark fog, so it's getting better and better. Right. So I do have the. Oh, I will drop the. I have way too many antimatter fuel rods. So now I can find a system. Yeah, but okay. To your question, I have plenty of everything else, and with my view, it's everything apart from unipolar magnets is basically infinite right now. As long as I keep researching view, I won't run out of anything.
Warp engine deactivated.
Okay. I don't know if this is a new addition, but if you click a planet view, it will put out the mecha automatically on an orbit. It won't continue falling into the planet. I don't know if this is new. I've never used this feature before, to be honest. Okay, so this I will just put here, and I will take about 200 for myself. Or actually, why not? Yes, I can spoil myself. Whoop. Oof. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, that's also the thing. The amount of ore in a vein. Oh, why is that happening? The amount of ore in a vein doesn't matter, but it matters how many veins there are. So it kind of I mean the advanced miners are still pretty good. I don't know if I would use the normal ones. I don't even know if the normal miners output a stacked belt. Probably not. Like I don't know if this is an oversight or if this was planned, but like when a belt goes into a tank, yeah, storage tank, it might be stacked, but the outgoing belts will be unstacked, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it will just put basic. Where's the planet here? Oof, this one probably has quite a few of. Looks like a virus. Yeah, this one, this around the neutron star, it has 200,000. Then the black hole has 100,000. Yeah. The belt going out of tank is not piled or stack. I say stacked, but I mean 4-layer, which is a huge disadvantage because then it's base 30 instead of 120 per second. Okay, I want to go there and get the last milestone. I mean, I did complete the research for.
Warp engine activated.
I did complete the research for finishing the game quite recently, so might as well finish this one last milestone as well. Yeah, I did complete the. I did make the smelters for diamonds today, which is more than I did for the last couple of days because I've been just chasing dark fog. Oh, I just use them as a buffer for one second. I don't want
Warp
to
engine
die
deactivated.
here. I use them as a buffer for hydrogen. But because of the belt capacity, they are pretty not very useful now. I actually removed them from my science planet, or most of the lines where there's a lot of overflow, because then the belt. Well, okay, I don't want to hit that. Yeah, because if the belt and if the overflow is for whatever reason more than 30, then it will be a problem. Oh, there's some veins here.
Cruise ended.
Yep.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Also, when you are mining with your mecha, I think it's always consuming resources. So I have now drained heavily that vein because it decreased by 1, and instead I would get like a few thousand. Okay, 2 more levels and I will be 100. And it will be like 0.2. I wonder, like, the lower my ore loss is getting, the more like digits after the comma I have. It starts with 2 digits after the comma. Now, because this is 0, I have 4. So it's always like 4 digits that are showing you how much. Well, except when it's 100, but then it's 99, and then 2 digits. Now it's. I wonder if this 2 goes to a 0, will there be a 5th digit? And if that keeps going. Because at 161 level of view, you get a 0.004, and that 4 wouldn't be visible before this recent patch. So it would be visible as 0.00, right? Like, oh, there's no consumption. There would still be consumption and quite visible, right? Because right now it's like you can see it ticking on this chart, but on a vein, when you would have like 300 view, it would be 1 per few minutes, right? And because it was probability based, now they have made it deterministic. So every specific number of cycles, depending on the consumption, it will consume 1, right? It's no longer a chance. So the problem with this is that this variable, at least it used to be an integer, and an integer has a specific amount of, well, an integer has a max value of quite a lot, but it still can be overtaken via the high enough level of view. I think it was around 600. So if you focus on science, you can maybe do an integer overflow and just never consume a single resource ever again in a game. But my goal here is to cover the 3 blue giants and see how much power will that give me. Right, so I started with clearing out one system. I will finish with clearing out one system. Oh, this is a new one. Nice system. There's probably a lot of resources though here. How many planets? 6, so 5 planets and a giant. Cool. If there weren't that many... Whoa, silicon, okay. Silicon ore I also have not a lot. Like, it's half of iron copper, but it's going down. It's used way more than other ones. So 12 I had it selected. So I do need to kill the... I wonder which planet I'm actually mining already. Maybe I only have the... because it seems to me like I'm... Okay, no, this one. Okay, so this one is already cleared. So this one now.
Warp engine activated.
I don't even remember what I've been saying. Yeah, I started with clearing out Dark Fog. I will clear one more. I want to clear at least 2 systems per day, which will basically mean to clear out 64 systems. It will take me a month, more or less. I am already like 10 systems in or more, so it's far less than that, but still it takes a while to clear everything out, especially if not...
Warp engine deactivated.
Especially if not all planets are clear. Oh, it has a double moon. It's a moon. Oh, I love this type of planet. The Cyclonius. Yeah, Cyclonius. It has a beautiful design on this, because the wind is spinning around equatorial lines. It's a great design. I love it.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault.
Okay.
Mineral depleted.
Yeah, the hives. Oh, this one is also unlocked. The hives are nothing compared to the fact that I also need to clear out the planets. Because, yeah, the goal of cleaning out the dark hive is not to have seeds. Oh, this one is... No, those are my bases.
Warp engine activated.
The goal of cleaning out dark hive is twofold: to stop the...
Warp engine deactivated.
To stop the seeds, and then to stop the CPU usage for dark fog. Okay, now if I click the planet, I will get on auto. I will get on the orbit automatically. Now I just pew pew. Yeah, and I will clear all the planet before starting to... Oh, they actually shot at me. Bastards. I come in peace. Okay, and now this. Yeah, so I have to kill all the hives and all the bases on all the planets, which makes it significantly longer.
Warp engine activated.
That's why I'm researching. That's why I'm researching higher. They actually are following me. The thing is that when they can actually fly into like higher orbit, and they will get shot at by my destroyers. I've seen that happen once. It was kind of interesting. Right, so they are flying to this planet. So let me just intercept those 2 waves, and then I will get to the hives.
Warp engine activated.
Is this another B-type system? Because those orbits are huge.
Warp engine deactivated.
Okay. There are... Oh, some are already here. Cool. So that's 1. Oh, that's 2. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so now it's only this wave. The very cool thing about higher difficulty is that the dark fog levels up much quicker. It's actually a good strategy for if you want to farm dark fog, because the bases are started at, I don't remember which level they started, but I was able to outpace the ground base that I had on my planet was higher level than the level requirements for the materials it would drop. So I would get like really high-end materials from Dark Fog as soon as I would unlock them, because they were already past that level. On normal difficulty, when I played, I had to level the bases for hours before it would drop like rare stuff. Here I didn't have to level anything. The moment you start attacking them, they level up so quickly that it's insane. Right, I need to zoom out and now pull. Oh, I didn't notice the. Wait, map. Ah, no. It's far. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought that they were.
Mineral depleted.
I lost my orientation. Okay, perfectly pulled, and now they will shoot me. Okay, good. Oh, that's very
Dark
far
fog
pull.
cluster is launching an assault.
Ah, that's perfect. I will kill them very easily. Well, oh, I dropped off all my. I completely forgot about pulling some destroyers from my home. That's fine. We're fine. I need to slow down. I'm flying too quickly and into the wrong direction. I lost my way. This was such a nice pool. And now I'm on top of the hive. Okay, so I need to go there. Yeah, I will likely lose a lot of ships because of this. Whoa, no, 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 no. So yes, they were all again pulled out nicely, but when they kill the destroyer, if I'm in range, they will target me. And I really don't want to. That was scary for a moment. And yes, I will completely ignore the vessels that are attacking my planet for now. Because first I want them to run out of resources, because they are still making some lancers. But I also want them to run out of the humpbacks. Unless I still have some destroyers. Yeah, the problem is that I need a lot of destroyers to deal with the hive, because they die rather quickly. But I should have enough. Yeah, now they are attacking the hive. I don't have enough workers. I mean, yes, I do, but I know why you're confused.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Pew! And it's gone. Nice. Yeah, I really didn't want them to get a new relay station. Okay.
Warp engine activated.
This.
Warp engine deactivated.
This I will label. Pew. And that's It's the end, and now I need to run home for more destroyers. Because I am forgetful and
Warp engine activated.
that bites me in the ass. I once got destroyed because I ran out of attack drones. Okay, how's my nice little... Okay, it's getting there. I can enable in the editor now, it won't be that big of a problem. Yeah, I did install the two optimization mods and they are working. I can actually view the model without the
Warp
game
engine deactivated.
going into
Cruise ended.
photo, a slideshow mode basically. Right, so I have destroyers here, but I have too much of everything. Well, this polar magnet I don't need to have. Yeah.
Flight mode.
I will just build a temporary storage tower. So, belt and order. And instead I will take a bunch of destroyers. Okay, okay.
A seed is approaching your system.
Is it okay? Yeah, it was the one that I was looking at. I was thinking, this is very close to that system.
Cruise mode.
Okay, I will kill this one and then I will just
Warp engine activated.
destroy that farm 12 hives. Those farm 12 hives. You can kill the seeds from warp. It's just very tricky. If you don't slow down in time, you will just blow past them. You can slow down with S, just like with normal sublight speed. Farm 11 is cleared, so farm 12 here. So this hive is... Oh, I also almost killed it, destroyed it until the middle point. So the second one, what I do is I just strip them of the lancers. And then they don't have enough lancers to launch a attack, which just makes it way more convenient because I don't have to worry about the waves destroying some of my miners. What did they? Okay, that's the unipolar magnets. Okay, everything is enabled. When you are fighting the hives, it's very important to make sure you have attacking relay stations enabled. Because if there are there usually are relay stations just storage at the hive core. So they are just sitting at the bottom of dark hive core. if you don't have them, if you don't have attack on the relay
Dark fog
station
clusters
enabled,
launching an assault.
the hive will not disappear from the map. It will say that there still is a hive, and those will be the relay stations. Luckily, the game point, like you can click the locator, and it will point you where they should be. But it's much easier to have it enabled when you're attacking, so they will get killed right off the butts. Now, unfortunately, the space battles are really not polished. So the combat is just you flying around and trying not to get killed, especially when the hive is level 30. It's very easy to get killed unless you research the shields a lot. I did not. I'm putting everything in view basically. But if you fly around well enough, they won't target you. Right, so let's see if they have landed some. It doesn't look like they have any transport ships, so that's good. Right, so now I need to kill the humpbacks, which are the tanks of the hive. Are very annoying tanks of the hive, because unlike the lancers, they will not get pulled out of the hive that much. Like this, those few are really an exception, because you can see the ones there are just sitting there and shooting from very far away. The hive turrets, yes, they have huge range.
Mineral
And they will
depleted.
sometimes shoot you from far. They have sometimes bigger range than when the destroyers deploy. I don't know why it seems to be a bug, but oh, the mecha, the laser, it's don't worry about it. It does nothing. Oh, on the the ones on the planet, yes, they are amazing. And as soon as you unlock them, you should use them. Really, my only strategy for max difficulty was to rush the laser towers and plop them on the planet, because you can you can use wind turbines to get all the electricity you need and power the. Oh, 1 second. And power the laser turrets. They don't use any resources, so they are very good for dealing with dark. Oh, I think they damaged something. Yes, they are very good to deal with the dark fog units. You might lose few, but it's okay. If you have the analyst bases, then they should keep up with repair. The signal tower is basically the tanking building that you want to put, because it pulls the attention of dark fog units, and they will attack the signal tower, which also provides power, because it's like it has a good range of power delivery, but it will pull everything in that blue ring towards that tower. And it has huge amount of HP. Like this one, where is it? It has like 5,000 HP, while laser towers have like 900. The blue part is they have base 500, and this has base 3,000. So you want to build a signal tower, or even few, because then the attack from Dark Hive will spread out. and the lab, the battle analysis bases to repair them. There's a research that it's also good to. You don't need to max it, but it's good to have the reconstruction marking. The buildings will be faster marked for. Oh no, this is just for reconstruction. Ruined buildings. Okay, that doesn't matter. Sorry, I thought this also improves repair for whatever reason. Okay, I have it marks.
Cruise mode.
But yeah, build the signal tower, build the building that repairs stuff, and few. Like I usually do 3 rows of laser towers. Yeah, not the whole thing. Yeah, three rows. I usually do 3 rows, and that's enough to keep them away. Depends also. I lost. It depends highly what difficulty you are on.
Warp engine deactivated.
But usually 2 to 3 rows early game is enough. You really want to research the energy weapon damage, at least to like a reasonable level, whatever is keeping up with your science production. Yeah, so that's fine. But you really want to upgrade that laser damage at least a bit, because it stacks it multiplies the damage by the 20% per level. So it's really good. You will see that the laser towers are doing way more damage. Like right now, my laser towers are so fast that sometimes they are all repaired because Dark Fog cannot damage them before they kill the units. So the laser damage upgrade is really good. Come on, attack them. Okay, good. So 2 more levels, and I will also improve my. The cost is getting high really fast, but the base cost before white cubes it's really reasonable and fairly easy to keep up with, and it's really worth it when you have Dark Fog enabled. It makes life much easier when the laser turrets can just annihilate their units before they do damage. And also the laser damage is used by all the prototype, energy damage. Yeah, all the drones are using energy damage. Not one is using explosions or explosion or the physical damage. Even the plasma capsule, which are used to attack space units from your planet, are using the energy damage. I don't know why. I always expected this to be explosion, but no. Everything uses energy damage, so it's worth it to invest. Okay, so they were able to send 19 vessels. I think it's this one, right? Yes, so this one was. The other ones, because I cleared out Lancers, they cannot send a wave. So I can realistically just kill this hive and yeah, only one wave will not do enough damage to pierce the shield on the planet. I'm using a really weak shield because I am 99. Perfect. One more level. I'm using only the 8 shield generators that you need to cover a planet, so it has very weak shield in some places, and by weak I mean it's very low. So usually the shield is like this greenish white, right? But it gets darker if it doesn't have a shield generator nearby, and it gets also closer to the planet's surface, so some buildings might be exposed. And the more damage it takes, it gets lower and lower, right? Until it reaches the surface, and then there's a hole. But yeah, some buildings might get damaged if they are in that lowered shield, because the buildings can get damaged even if there is no hole in the shield, as long as they, like, piece of them is above the level of the shield. So yeah, that especially is the case for PLSs and ILSs, so the logistic stations, because they are very tall, right? And if they are in an area with a weak shield, they will get damaged really quickly. Not so much with the miners, but yeah, but Dark Fog is really docile. If you have a planet that is shielded and you don't do anything to, if you don't attack them, they will not generate threat. Like there's no way of generating threat if you don't have a sphere in that system. Like the Dyson sphere and swarm are the only ways of generating threat passively. Like mining a planet that is fully covered in a shield and just transporting stuff in and out, it won't trigger an attack from space, which is really weird to me.
Mineral depleted.
I always assume that they will attack a planet that you have some activity on. This is seeds. Okay. Okay, so this one is gone. It still shows the orbit, and that's because there are those ships that now don't know what to do.
Warp engine activated.
They sometimes keep attacking,
Warp engine
but
deactivated.
yeah, most of the time they just stay there. Sometimes they return to the spot where the hive should be. I don't know. It's like they don't know what to do. Most of the time they just sit there waiting. And if they get, I don't know, sometimes they just, after a while, keep attacking the planet. They just roll a dice and do whatever they want. Right, I need to slow down. So I figured out, like, if you look at what happens is some ships are like suicide bombing into the hive, and they just get instantly vaporized. I was wondering, like, what are they doing? And the reason they do that is because they get threat from the laser turrets, which are like looking like small gems here and there. I think most of them are gone now. When a laser turret attacks a destroyer, that destroyer will just go straight for that laser turret on the hive, and most of the time they will destroy it, and that's actually good, because then they will not be like the amount of damage the laser turrets would do if the destroyer did not just dive into it and kill it. There would be many more losses. So yeah, now that I understand it better, I'm quite happy, because I was always thinking, like, why are they just diving in there and instantly dying? But it's not instantly. They do some damage. They can usually take one or two turrets. At least when you have some upgrades researched, because at a lower research level, they just die before they can even arrive there. Right, last hive, and then I need to clear out the planets.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, so I can actually just go straight down. I will save though. Yeah, it's always good to save because it's, you never know. Now they will just go attacking, right? They'll go. Yeah, and then some ships will go straight for those turrets and they will get destroyed, right? This one, for example, should get shot soon. This one. And now they don't have a way to attack me. And it's basically defenseless. I don't think any single one will get killed now. So it's actually once you get a good
seed
enough.
is approaching your system.
Oh,
Dark fog hive core destroyed.
if you get a nice like if you know you can do it, like on lower levels, on 30 it's pretty high. You need I only noticed this to be viable around level 10 because now it's researching. Oh, combat drone 10 and laser 11. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually shooting out myself. Cool. Yeah, the drone. Your mecha doesn't do any damage. Yeah, don't kid yourself. It's if I had like ammo, but still like the destroyers are doing majority of damage. Right. Oh, is this one still there? Okay. So maybe they have some base station now.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Dark fog hive core destroyed.
Yeah. Was that a relay station? I don't know. Now it's gone. And it might spawn again if they have a relay station somewhere.
A seed is approaching your system.
Okay, farm 9. First I need to kill the seeds, then I will clean the then I will clean the planets. Farm 9. Wow, there's 2 of them.
Warp engine activated.
Are they both for this one? 9? Okay, so they are both for this one. So that will be faster. Oops. Quickly, but not too quick. Okay. Yeah, I do need to select this one, otherwise I don't know how far I'm actually at. Yeah. Would it be making would it be too easy if there was a mod that just flies your mecha to the seat and just slows down so that it gets killed? Would that make it too easy? I don't know. I try not to use anything that makes it too easy. I'm only using 2 mods and both are for optimization, 0 game impact. Where was the 12? Here. Right, so this one I am transporting stuff out of, and this one as well, so this one will still have the bases. So now that the hives are gone and I think all the relay stations are gone, I still need to kill the ground units. So that the game doesn't need to keep them in memory.
Warp engine deactivated.
But if the core was rebuilt, then there has to be one relay station somewhere. Well, not here.
Cruise ended.
Hello.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
The annoying thing is that they will appear as bases as long as you don't plop the hole. I don't want to plop the hole. I might use it later for free energy when I mine this planet.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
But I also don't want to put the power plants. Just in case I don't use it and they might have some very minor impact on UPS. But very minor impact times however many planets there are in this cluster, that might make a difference.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay. So just a quick cleanup and...
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Has my science recovered? No, it's still under proliferators. I don't know. It shouldn't be, but maybe there's some mistake on the proliferator production. I haven't seen any, and I tried to fix any errors that I've made, but
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Who knows?
A seed is approaching your system. Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay, 2 more.
Dark Fog base core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Cool. Right, this is far too. Oof. It's like a Christmas tree. I really hope that they run out of seeds.
Cruise mode.
.tm.
Warp engine activated.
They will have to at some point. The more I kill, the fewer possible sources of seeds there are. But at the moment, like if there are like 40 left, and which there are more, that's possible 100.
Warp
No, like the possible seeds are the amount of hives that I have cleared out. So until the middle point, it will keep increasing. Right, so this is done. This no.
Warp engine activated.
It will get worse before it gets better. But at the same time, at some point, they will not be able to just instantly send out a seed because they will need to make it and then charge it. So
Warp engine deactivated. Ended.
does this planet have a seed? No. Does this one have one? No. Okay.
Flight mode.
And as far as I see, there are
Dark Fog
no.
base core
Okay.
destroyed.
So I think they are completely gone. It's just the dead bases.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Okay, those this Maroon Frost. I thought it
Dark
was
Fog base core
Maroon
destroyed.
Frost is also very cool. Like this reflective ice is like looking very cool. And with like
Dark Fog
along
base
with
core
the
destroyed.
like white coast and red center, really cool. I think this is like heavy copper. I don't know if it has an impact, but yeah, there's a lot
Dark
of
Fog
copper
base core
here.
destroyed. A seed is approaching your system.
Yeah, they will be
Dark
really
Fog base
annoying
core
now.
destroyed.
I am seriously considering just focusing on killing Dark Fog instead of, because they will just interrupt me constantly.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
I would like to at least make the factory to make proliferator because then I can import some to my science planet so that it runs at full speed. Right now, for whatever reason, it's under
Dark Fog base
proliferation.
core destroyed. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Is this the last one? No.
Dark Fog base core
There's
destroyed.
one more here. Because even though the list doesn't get shorter, it does tell you which one doesn't have core destroyed. Okay.
Dark
And
Fog
now
base
the
core
last planet
destroyed.
should have far fewer bases.
Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
This is Farm 6, just so I don't forget.
Flight mode. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
Oh, yeah, far fewer. Not much. It's a short list, but still has few. Usually, like
Dark
if
Fog
I
base
haven't
core
taken
destroyed.
the 2 planets, this would probably have like 1 or 2 bases. If you take one of the central, because the Dark Fog will try to take the
Dark Fog base core
planets
destroyed.
closest to the sun, and then if you take them over, so it can't, it will send the relay stations to the
Dark
further
Fog base
planets,
core
making
destroyed.
them more difficult to take over, but there will be more bases to make free energy.
Dark Fog base core destroyed.
And actually playing on max difficulty has its own benefits, because the bases, like here, they are level 29. So each
Dark Fog base core
of
destroyed.
the core holes will the percentage
Dark fog
of
base core destroyed.
what is it called? Like the percentage of how much power it gives, it grows with the level of hive. Like it's 600 at level 30, but at 590 it's almost 30 megawatts. That's a lot, considering like mini fusion power plant gives 15 and uses fuel, and this gives twice as much and doesn't need any fuel. And you have multiples per planet, right? Where's 6? Everything is red, so it's hard to find them.
Cruise mode.
Definitely worth it to lob a geothermal power plant into one of those holes rather than use
Warp engine
the
activated.
foundations to fill it up. So the destroyers get deployed at 0.3 astronomical units, and they attack at about 200. But they usually lag behind you, so its results may vary. Okay, it's not that bad. There are 2 seats right next to each other here, but yeah, there's no point in killing them. So 12 is now cleared. 13 and like the rest are pretty far from what yeah, 13 is here. Oh, that has a lot of planets. Let's see this.
Warp engine deactivated.
Yeah, so this one, does it have any? No. So see, like this, like it doesn't have a single base, and it's a really nice planet. It has 1.5 million silicon. It has 4. Okay, this is a really nice base. I'm probably mining this for silicon. Okay, this one might be my carbon planet. This is Tropicana. Okay, regardless, I will start with 1. But that will be tomorrow, because today I had the plan to stream for 2 hours. Now I have it streaming for 3 hours. So yeah, it's never too much, or I enjoy it too much to stop. But yeah, I do have to get up for work tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. I hope if you like it, you follow or subscribe wherever you watch it, either Twitch or YouTube. I highly recommend joining the stream, as we can have a nice talk, exchange ideas. I I highly value any feedback I get, any ideas for builds I get. That's how I got the elevated coaters. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you again, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.